Hello, welcome back to the Mobile Motorbike Mechanic channel. I'm Steve. Today we're off to Birmingham to work on an Aprilia RS4 125. Got a couple of little jobs to do on it, so we'll see you when we get there. Right, so here we are with a little RS125, RS4 this one, not the RS2. So if we come and have a look down here, we've got a broken gear shift which we're going to need to replace. We've got a broken clutch lever that we're going to also replace, and battery is completely dead on it, and the chap also wants the spark plug replacing. So we'll crack on with that. Okay, so we just need to undo this gear lever shaft. So let's get onto that. Come on, out you come, you bugger. There he is. That's got him. He should just pop out. There we go. That's got it. And then you just need to undo the pivot. And there we go. There's the nut round the back. Oh, and of course he's seized in there. Right, let's go and just tap him out a moment. Tappy tap tap. Okay, so we just tapped that out of there, and as you can see, it's a right old mess. So we just got an abrasive cloth here, clean it up. There we go. A little bit cleaner, a little bit better. So we can assemble it back together again. That's the old part. Let's get the new part. Here he is. So there's the new gear shift shaft. Need to get that squished on there a second. Right, so this is the replacement gear lever shaft, as you can see. Got the toe lever on it. So we'll reassemble that. Stick it in the hole and get it all back together again. Da-da-da-da. Skills. Yeah, we dropped it. Should have brought the sockets, would have been a lot quicker. There we go. And now we're moving on to this clutch lever. As you can see, there's a chunk missing. So customers supplied the levers. So somebody's already slackened off the lever, but this pinch bolt is what we need to undo. So we'll just get under it, undo the nut on the bottom, and then we can take the bolt out the top. It's going to be a pain. There's the bolt out, and then all we do is we just roll it around, and can you see there's a cut out there? We just line it up with the cable, he says, It should just pop out. Come on, out you pop. There we go. So, new lever. Just pop the cable back in and pop it back on. Simple as that. He says. Easy peasy, he says. Let's just line that up there. And then we put the lock nut back on the bottom. And then to stop that bolt backing out, you just hold it with a 10mm spanner. And then you do the lock nut. Easy really. Right, that's one clutch lever replaced. We'll just adjust this clutch. So I want about 5mm of play in it. That'll do. The customers also asked us just to change the front brake lever so that they match. So we'll quickly do that for him. So around the other side. Right, exactly the same as the clutch lever. Hang on. That lock nut on the throttle cable's fallen off, don't know why. That's a different design. Different length, different everything. Right, okay. Right. So as you can see, there's completely different design, different length. So we can't fit that. Like I say, this is a customer supplied part, but yeah, we can't fit that one. So we'll have to put the original one back on again. So that's gear shift done, clutch done. Obviously we can't do the brake. So we'll crack on, get the tank released, and then we can get on to replacing the battery and the spark plug. So first things first, pop the seat off. And there we go. And you can see on this one, it's hinged at the back, and they even give you a little doodly-doo to prop up the tank, which is quite handy. Right, just got to release the side panels. Bolt's missing out of this side. So yeah, bolt's already missing out of this side, so we don't have to release that one, which means everything should, in theory, there we go, hinge up. Now if you come and stick your nose under here, that's your little prop stand. Here's your battery, there's your HT lead, and in there is your spark plug. Nice and easy to get to, unlike Lex Motos. Ta-da! CR9E spark plug. So we'll go and get a fresh one of them, new spark plug. So nice new shiny spark plug. This is actually a CR9EB, so it's got the fixed end on it rather than the CR9, which has got the removable end. As you can see, that unscrews. So the EB, the end doesn't unscrew. So anyway, we'll chuck that one in. That's the old one back in the box. So let's pop him in. In you go, you bugger. There we go. Nice positive click there on the spark plug. Nice positive click there on the HT lead. So onto the battery. As the battery's completely flat, don't really matter which terminal we do first. Here we go. Right. Oh, come here. Ah, this strap's normally really bloody tight. There we go. Right. Old battery out. And we've got a nice shiny new battery here, ready to go in. Just check to make sure. Same size, same size. May as well use the old terminals. Bugger it. New battery going in. El Strapo on. And whenever you fit a new battery, I always like to just touch the terminal on. You might see a few sparks, you might see the dashboard light up, but obviously if you sort of hear lots of electrical bzzz and smell burning electrics, you can quickly disengage it. That'll be us in a week or two. Might have guessed we're by the airport today. Right, that's the old battery. So, let's see if we get ignition. Yes, we do. That's good. We'll go for a start and see what happens. Okay, so it's turning over. I can hear the fuel pump running. But no noise. Okay, so I'm just going to use the old spark plug just to see if we've got a spark. I just need to find a decent place to find an earth. That'll do there. Right, let's see if we've got a spark. Yep. Okay, so we've got a spark, but for whatever reason, it's not firing. Definitely got fuel, or actually, I'm saying that with lots of confidence it's definitely got fuel, but it might not actually have much fuel. So let's just pop the fuel tank back down again, because we know we've got spark. You can hear it's got compression. So why doesn't it fire up? There we go. Did you hear that? Completely different noise. So now we've got fuel going through. So now if we go for a start, there we go. There we go. Spot on. Happy with that. Right. Let's get it back together. Okay, we just relocated over to the back of the van because we're on a flat surface here and we want to do the oil. So we're just going to pop the oil out. The customer only wants the oil change, doesn't want the oil filters done. So we're just going to drain the oil, refill it with fresh oil, and we'll be on our way. So we just need to get this belly pan off first, and then we can get to the oil drain plug. That's a 4mm. That's a good start, isn't it? That's a 3mm. Pain in the ass. Oh, I just want to get the one side out. This is just for this, the one side. Oh, it's cable tied. Oh, great. It's got a cable tie of doom on it. So someone's been here before us. It's got some cable ties. So we just need to undo the drain bolt here. Hopefully we can get in there. There we go. Oh, it wasn't very tight anyway. They're normally a fair bit tighter than that. And this is normally where it pukes all down the side of your frame. There you go. Blech. Lovely job. Ah, right. I see why we had a drip from there. So it looks like someone has caught the O-ring in the past. So we don't have an O-ring. You see there's a little groove around the inside of this. So there should be an O-ring in there. And like I say, that's just come apart and looks like it's been well and truly munted. So that could give us a bit of an issue when we put it back together again. But, thing. If it's going to go in, it's going to go in, isn't it? What a cut. Right, let's get this filter out. No, we're going to need a pair of pliers for that. There we go. Right, we'll give that a wash through. So we haven't been asked to change the oil filter on this bike. We've only been asked to do the oil. So we'll give this little gauze a wash out with some brake cleaner. This is our trusty brake cleaner. And we're just going to wash the gauze through. If you zoom in close, you can see the bits of crud in the gauze. So it's a good job we're giving it a wash out. If you look inside, you can see, if you zoom in, you can see the bits of rubbish around the outside. Oil drain plugs back in again. We've got all the fairing back on, so we're just going to fill the oil up. These bikes do take 1 litre of 1040, so we'll chuck that in now. Just take a little while to get in there because it's such a small filler, which can be a bit of a pain. So slow and steady. It's also a very cold day, so the oil's quite thick. Yeah, off camera we've also, you might notice in earlier on in the video, that tyre was flat, so we've pumped both of the tyres up, done the tyre pressures on them for the chap. Right, so we'll just get this oil in here and then we'll be done. Right folks, that's this one done. So we've done the gear shift, the clutch lever, couldn't do the brake lever, pumped the tyres up, checked it over for a pre-MOT inspection, it looks all good, all the lights and everything work, and we've done the oil. So like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next video.